Hello, this is my road to flip presentation. I will have a twofold presentation based on the course of standards that I have at our school. I teach computer application classes, and one of our course of standards is to teach students how to create presentation and be able to stand up and present them. So what I would do today is show you how to save your slides that you create in Microsoft Office and then convert them into pictures. One thing I have learned this year in 631, I've learned about Prezez. And Prezez is a wonderful presentation software to use on the web. So I will be implementing this web 2.0 software next school year with my computer applications students. So the first thing I would like to do is show you how to change photos, change slides into pictures. Now, one of the projects my students use is they have to create a budget. So this is one of the projects that one of my students did 2 years ago, and they had to do a family budget. So I'm pretty much going to show you how to change his creations into pictures. Right now they are slides. So the first thing you want to do is go to File, and I'm using Microsoft Office 365. And then you want to go to Save As. You want to go to My Documents, and this is what I pretty much teach my students to save all their work in My Documents, or what they save on their flash drives. And then my work is under Summer 14 and 638, and then I will go to, so this is week 4, and you want to save My Family Budget. And instead of hitting save, because if I hit save, it's going to save the project in this folder, and I don't want it to save in this folder. Only thing I want to save in here are the pictures. So this is how you convert them to pictures. If you notice where it says save as type, instead of saving it as a PowerPoint presentation, I want to save it as a JPEG. So you find the word JPEG right here, and you click on it. If you notice, all the pictures that's in the folder, week 4 populates. So then you just hit save. And if you notice, it's asking me which slide do you want to export. Now you can hit all slides, or you can just hit just this one, and it'll be based on the slide that you had clicked on. But I want all the slides because I want the students to know how to export all of them. So I click on that. And then it says each slide in your presentation has been saved in a separate folder, which is 634, and it's called My Family Budget. So you click on OK. My implementation or integration would show students how to insert their pictures in Prezez. Before students can actually start working in Prezez, they have to be able to log into the web-based software. So I have the Prezez presentation software here. Go log in, and each student will have to have their own login. And right now I will log in under my name, so I click log in. Okay, so then students will click new Prezez. Okay, this is licensed for education use only, the copy that I have. Once students are in, after they are logged in successfully, then they can select from a variety of templates. You have the latest, and then you can click on more, and it give you more templates, and they can stroll to the one that they would like to select. Or if I have a specific template signed for that task, then they would select that. So right now I'm going to use the road ahead for this demonstration, and then you click use template. Now the student has just created a Prezez presentation, but it's not complete. Because it is a course standard for me to use, I have to make sure that they learn it in PowerPoint, and then I will implement Prezez. So they pretty much already done created their project in PowerPoint. Then all they're going to do is select a template and import it into Prezez. Slide 1 is just presentation. This is where they would put their title. So flipping presentation, professional development for connecting educators. Now this can be used for students, teachers, administrative, faculty. This is a wonderful Web 2.0 software to use, which is called Prezez. Slide 1, and this is the road to the project, which is flipped presentation. So on slide 3, you want to go to insert. Up here at the top it says insert. So you click on insert and you see image. Now if you notice, images popped up on the side, but I want to use a file from my computer, so I will select files. And if you notice, my family budget is right here, so I click on this. And these are all the slides. If you notice, it's slide 1, slide 2, but they are pictures. So all they would have to do, they don't have to create anything. All they're going to do is import the pictures onto Pres's page. Hit click 1, and we want to open. And if you notice how it processed. Now, if the student wants to stretch it all the way out, they can. And that's so they can be a part of their journey on their road. And I would prefer to do it this way. Then all they have to do is go to the next slide. So then they do the same step. Insert, go to image, select file, and then number 2. So now their project has already been created. They just doing the final step. The standpoint that I want them to learn how to use a web-based software presentation. For time's sake, I will speed up the process. Once students have finished importing their slides, they can actually preview them before they save them. So they click on present here, and then it asks you, do you want to allow the full screen? So you hit yes. You select the different, you can use the mouse or you can use the arrow keys to go to the different slides. So this is my journey for this flip presentation that students will actually import so they can use, and each slide will take them on the road to their goal. I always have a conclusion, and he wrote a nice message to me, and so now goal reached. And I want to thank you for watching my flip presentation.